So, guys, I'm old Job, guys. I lost me a tooth. One of my two front teeth. Guys. So where is old Job? Right here. He's in the... I guess he's in the Old Testament. Yep. About 2/3 of the way through is old Job. Now, of the Old Testament. So, you gotta pick a number, guys. Create your reality. So, yeah, it's sushi and stuff. Kitty likes sushi, I guess. So, guys, I lost a tooth on a chicken wing. I would deem that the female chicken wing, guys. You know, the bigger drumstick version would be the male, I'd assume, you know, the one you raise up for beef, and the other part that is used would be the, you know, female, you know, the less meaty but desirable to some, maybe not to all, but yeah, one of those. So I'm gonna pick a number, okay, guys? So we were created. Man was created, guys, and we were given a right and a left. Now this video is kind of interesting because on my left there's going to be a big bright spot, okay? But on my left it would be your right, okay? God's right. Now that is me as an observer. We are communicating via, it's hard to speak, via the vesica Pisces, which is the circle of our eye, the space that we see in between us, which will go in my room through this camera, be saved, be stored on a server, which you can look up later and play to your desire, where we will be connecting, okay? That's backwards, guys. Okay. And you're going to be observing the backwards reality, taking it in, and believing that that is the truth. So, go with me here. We were given, I'll do on this side, you can see about, you know, the dark side, my right, which would be my righteous side, and left would be the not righteous side. But the light would be on my left, okay, which is backwards. Oh, sorry. The light would be on my left, which is, yeah, backwards, because the left is, you know, the left, you know, the fallen side. So it's backwards, the depiction here. In my reality, but to you, it wouldn't be. Einstein, and the theory of relativity. Relative to whom? We are all, this is our Earth, guys. The movie that you're recording in your head of your experiences up to this point is your movie, guys. And in that movie, you have like a faith meter, okay? And based on your experiences and discernment, your faith meter goes up or down. And then when your experience here is over, you attain that knowledge, I'm assuming, go back to light, guys, and return to source, where you are then in Groundhog Day and are reborn, and the only thing that changes are your eyes. I'm assuming that a day in heaven is 1,000 in earth, you know? So I'm assuming there's some kind of unit of time to measure the scale. But I don't want to philosophize about that stuff right now. So if we're all here for a reason, we're all here to learn the lesson, okay? I think the fourth dimension is time, fifth dimension is love, the sixth dimension is ego, the seventh dimension is nothing, because on the seventh day God did nothing, and the G sat down to create 1 of 7 of 13 of 110, which is the representation of the earth being done, or complete. So, 8 would be 8th dimension would be infinite. Obviously, guys. If we're depicting the concept of nothingness, which is important, guys, it's important to do nothing. We must also depict the concept of the infinite, the opposite, or the duality of nothing. The 9th dimension would be balance between the 0 and the 1. Finally, okay, balance of duality would be 9th dimension. The 10th, 11th, you know, like a 1's a 0, so they're the same but different, you know what I'm saying, guys? And the 12 will be something similar but like different again, because a 12 would be in, you know, X, II, and II would be like a, you know, a 1, 1, which was the 11, which is kind of the same as the 10. So that whole universe is depicted once more, and the X shows up, okay? And 2 V's make an X. And we need to make the V. I don't know where you get started, guys. I'm just here to talk. With one tooth. But, yeah, like, I don't know. If you think I'm cocky, guy, you know, like, I've calmed down a little. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, guys. But, like, I always learn, you know? Improvement. But, yeah, I'm going all out on the line here, guys. Like, you know, if this is a game of poker, I'm all in. Okay? All in. So you gotta kind of have some cojones to go all in. And I'm all in, guys. You know, when I get this research rolling, for real, I will be... You know, like governments talk about being transparent, guys? I will make them seem laughable. You want to see transparency. Yeah. I think I can find a way to duct tape a camera to my body while I'm doing stuff, or where I'm in important meetings and stuff is being decided upon. And then you can decide for yourself, based on your discernment of the situation, why things went positively or why things went negatively. Now, when you put everyone accountable for what they say and do in front of the eyes of the masses, maybe that's what true accountability means. And transparency would be for every individual in Earth to be able to make a decision for themselves on how they see their point of view on an argument. Because, as with life and stories and movies, nothing really gets good until there's a conflict. That's how this movie starts. Rango. He's acting. Talking about how his plays aren't good. And then conflict. And then he's on a soul journey, guys. Which we are all on. We're here to evolve. Everyone's here for a reason. The good guys are here for a reason. The bad guys are here for a reason. If the bad guys were not here, I wouldn't have been able to see things and make it to where we presently are now. In the now, guys. Living in the now. This is what that means. You know? I don't like Facebook because I don't like having 5 weekends 2 months from now planned in a row. Because I like to see what happens. There might be, you know, it's good to know, but, I mean, it's, you never know, guys. So, where was I going? How do you get here? How do you get to, guys, it's a pattern, guys. It's like, literally, I think understanding creation. Think of, like, the X-Men movie. When they're trying to understand the blue chick's DNA. And how it would be like, make the awesomest sentinels ever. To keep the people safe. You know? And then, you know, eventually enslaves humanity. You know, that kind of shit we're talking. The power of creation. So it's just a numerical sequence, okay? Your body is digesting what you see, smell, touch, taste, hear, and your spiritual connection to source, okay? Your 6 senses, okay? And we have 7 chakras within our 33 vertebrae spine. Now, if you have 7 dots, guys, how many lines do you need to connect them? 6. You need 6 one-dimensional lines, and we need to get our chakras into alignment so we can make the little ET, or what's his name? Hammerhead. Now, alien space dude, guys. We're the ETs, okay? ET phone home, you know. ET, jeez. We're gonna make contact, guys. ET. The ETs are gonna make contact in 2017, guys. Okay, we're all ETs. We're all little ETs numerically depicted on a 2-dimensional plane if you were to break down the story of creation of the Earth and man into numbers. It's just a different point of view, guys. Earth is our home. It's where we are from. Our flesh. It's where our flesh is from. In the now. Right now. Our flesh is here. In Earth, our home, which we share, our universes. There's 7.6 billion of us in Earth with their own version of reality and point of view. And we share this space together. And no matter what you do or don't do or say or don't say or mean or not mean, imagine it happens for a reason, guys. Imagine no matter what you do, okay, forget the philosophizing about it, but like, no matter what you do at the current moment, guys, you know, no matter what it is you do, guys, it could be like probably decoded, guys, and then you could probably figure out a pattern. And it's basically, if you were to represent that into, I don't know, grammar, like adjectives, nouns, and verbs, and write it in a phrase, maybe like Twitter, like if you can keep it under 140 characters, guys. And then put it in www.gematrix.org. And you'll probably be the first person to have ever searched that string of characters, and a little yellow thing popped up and says, add to library. Add it to the library, guys, because you created that for a reason. As a creator being. A 13th dimensional being in our 3rd dimensional reality. Our 0, 3, and a 0 is equivalent to a 1, okay? Again. Let me just do that again. From this point of view, a 1 is equal to a 0 from a certain point of view. But in this point of view, the 1 is the depiction of 2 0th dimensional singularities and a 1-dimensional line. This is the 0th dimensional singularity, a 0 and a 1. However, in this depiction, that is a 1 encased by a 1-dimensional line going around the screen you're viewing it in, and that is a 0, a depiction of a 0. And it's the same thing, guys, they're equivalent. Okay, they're just out of phase by, like, I don't know, maybe 23.4 degrees. Okay? That's where the 23.4 degrees comes from, guys. It comes from the understanding that a 0 is equal to a 1. Okay? And then the 45 degrees, okay? Where does that come into play? 45 degrees. Oh yeah, 45 degrees is where the other, you know, the quarter the scale axes. Here, give me a better corner. Sorry, I have to rotate it. Oh, kitty, kitty, I got you good. Right here. Inside heaven here, I don't know if you're getting that, but inside heaven, if you were to have another line like this, within the center having a bearing coming out to here, and having a bearing here with an axle, and everything that you see here 1/4 the size, okay? And then you have one there, 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 and on the back. Instead of 6 feeds of energy, you'll be creating 14 feeds of energy. 1, 2, 3, 4 phase energy, 9 solenoids to collect, 9, 9, 9, 400 windings each. It's 36 in a 0 depiction, okay? So it's like a 360 kind of, and 400 windings. 360 times 400 is 144,000. You know that number, guys? So, I was going to read you a quote from Job, but I don't have the time. But we'll pick a number, and that number will be about your fingers.